EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The first of three on this fine Sunday. It is Super Wild Card Weekend, and off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded. But he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready, go! Ready!
First carry here for Kyron Williams. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Tag!
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to bring this one back. Less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Slot man in motion left. Right back to the air following that pick 6. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Higgins sent in motion.
Go.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen.
Hey,
Little setup, second down.
Let's go! Back to 60, back to 60. Cowboy!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The throw here is complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the...
He's got his big tight end, Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, like we say, we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
A tight end in motion now. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Here we go, son.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Here now.
You got a mini basic. Why not? Here we go. We're good. Easy, 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 easy. All right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
19 Tiger. Go!
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get this somewhere to about the 33-yard line. Here's second and 9. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard that sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Higgins sent in motion. Going up top. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw in the curveball and try to shift some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot. a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline, and he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. 37 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1.
Here we go,
1st and 10, they go from the 11. Quick throw, taken in, and he's in. Touchdown, Texans.
We used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on, set. Ready.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Ready.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Let's go now.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
Viking 18. Here we go.
On the carry, it's Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, tonight.
Back to throw is Fields. Back over the middle, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
Here we go, tonight.
He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural runs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught by 4. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here we go. Tonight.
First and 10, and here comes 4. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Here we go.
Second down, it's Fields. And that one incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
He dives, and what a catch! For the first down. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
Here we go.
First down, Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Texans are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
Second and goal this close to the end zone. It makes sense, Mike, to keep the ball on the ground, but what you're not planning for is that you suffer a loss. So give credit to this defense. They've now changed the entire equation. It's third and goal, but they're not so close anymore.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll go down. the 4.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now,
Here we go,
it's
son.
3rd and goal.
All right.
Play action now for Field. To the goal line and in. Daniel Bellinger. Touchdown, Houston. Well, the play fake gets its job done, and so too does the tight end. Always a great target down there, as you know, Greg, near the end zone.
And this is where, Mike, so many tight ends do their damage. Down here in the goal line where the threat of run gets so much attention. And oftentimes it just takes the slightest hesitation by a defender. You see a tight end pop wide open, and in this case, results in the touchdown.
A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set.
In motion comes Andrews. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Back to the air one more time. He's going to look for the home run ball.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
70 range.
They'll look to throw yet again. Again, working deep downfield. And that was incomplete.
I tell you from first-hand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long job back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And that is incomplete.
Real nice job here by the defender. I mean, how often, Mike, do we see on these long downfield passes the defender kind of lose the ball in the air and get himself out of position? Well, that wasn't the case here. Really well done. If I'm this quarterback, after these back-to-back incompletions, I'm going to find myself a little rhythm and take some easier throws.
60 back there. Go.
Throwing now from the gun. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinna. And the Texans are going to take over just shy of midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, son.
Taking the read, this is Fields. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go, Scott. Tonight.
A first down throw for Fields. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but they continue to get that matchup. This quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Boswell's kick is good. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. So we are at halftime here in the AFC wildcard matchup. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And that one will not be returned over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Here's a screen set up for 4. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Now, Fields. And left side, it's caught. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They called 13 personnel because there's one running back,
3
tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little with the pass. They take advantage of it with a big gain downfield. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make...
And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Alpha. Here we go. We're good.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, creates great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. Sky Moore, the intended receiver, and now it's 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Let's go now.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Got it. Ready?
They'll go again with Williams. Down at the 21.
Okay,
A
ready?
gain of 1. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll throw out of the gun. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
On the jump. 19 tight. 19 tight.
In motion comes Andrews.
Yep.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. And to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive starts with a carry by 4. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run once more with 4. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Hey, Can. Out, let's go. Here we go, son. All right.
Fields now. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Hook.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it with Williams. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Set.
3rd and long.
Go.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll run here. It's 4 to the 5-yard line. Second and goal.
Here we go. Angel, angel, angel. EQ. Tonight.
Again, it'll be 4. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. 3rd and goal.
Hey, can. Okay, don't jump. Ready?
To throw is Fields. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Texans will add one more onto their big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Ready, break.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down. In motion comes Andrews. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And, Mike, I think as they try to find themselves clawing back in this game, they're going to have to make a concentrated effort here in the 2nd half to continue to get him involved. Give him opportunities in space with the ball in his hand, and chances are, when he has it, good things happen.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Gotta get this to the 25.
Let's go now.
Here's third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
Set up.
In motion comes Andrews.
Ready, ready.
On the option, here's Williams. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
It's another run here for Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like the touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. All right.
Again, it's 4. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
Here we go, Sit right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught by 4. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Texans first down.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go. Go.
Looks like a design run here with Fields. Oh, a loose football. And the defense has it. Well, they come up with the turnover on D. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go. All right.
Throwing is Fields. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
This run now on the return. He has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Has a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Texans stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Look at the big man go! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go, son.
We'll open this drive on the ground with 4. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll run with 4. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, son.
Now, Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll look to throw. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. He'll drop to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Greg and I back
Ready up.
for the conclusion in a moment.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They sacked him for a second consecutive time. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Ready, ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Let's go now. Check up.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Fields to throw. And caught left side by Bellinger. And the Texans are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a 1st down. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but we'll take it with them. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Sit high.
This a design run with Fields. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here.